Yes, sir. What's poppin'? So something else I wanna discuss. You know, directly to us as black men and black culture. Like I know a lot of people say, "Oh, we won't got no culture," but just for the sake of a description, we'll just say black culture. Us as indigenous people. You know, um, we gotta do better. And I'm gonna start with the men. I'm gonna start with the men because biologically and by creation, we supposed to be the leaders. We supposed to be the leaders, dog. And I see a lot of leadership. I'm not one of those that's gonna generalize us in totality and make it seem like we're downtrodden and we just ain't nothing and we just ain't doing no good, because that's far from the truth. A lot of the men who are being productive for black people in black society and black culture, just in society in general, there's an abundance of black men who are being productive, who are not even engaged in social media, who don't even live with these social media standards and get into these social media conversations and conduct. It's a whole bunch of men who don't even have nothing to do with this stuff. They may have pages and they see what's going on, but in real life, they really out here handling business. So this conversation and this plea is not directed to them. It's not directed to those men. It's not directed to the women who are like those men who are being constructive contributors to who we are and what we need as people in society. This conversation is to the people who can do better and who should do better, because you're putting your time, your efforts, and your energies into the wrong places. Somebody sent me something the other day, and I can't remember who it was, but it stuck with me. And it's what really, that post that they sent is what really prompted me to want to have this conversation. And I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember it verbatim, but it was along the lines of, if black men put the same time and attention into being productive, into starting a business, into nurturing a business, into just being leaders and representatives of us as a whole, whether it's influencing the youth, being better for your family. If black men, the black men that this applies to, put the same amount of attention into that as they do into trying to uncover who paperwork is a snitch, trying to figure out who's a rat, running around asking who's gay. Like, these conversations really be blowing my mind, especially the latter. I hate because people know that I know people in the industry and they know I'm around industry people. And so people tend to ask me a lot of questions about what goes on in the industry and what do I think of this person or who. I don't like when people ask me, is such and such gay? I don't know, because that's not my business. I'm not interested in knowing who's gay unless who's gay tries to be gay with me. Then I'll know, then they'll know that I'm not gay and we're not going to have those type of interactions and they're going to go about their business. But I don't go through those type of things. But I hear so many people have so much to say about who's gay. So again, a lot of things that time and effort and energy is being put into, if that time, effort, and energy was being put into something constructive, we'll be a lot better off as a culture. Granted, I understand gossip. I understand hot topics. I understand what they call it, the tea. I understand all that. I get it. It's the world we live in. But the sad part about it is, once upon a time, gossip, tea, and all of that was for the women. That's what women used to do. Girl, child, you ain't here. I be seeing some dudes use those terms. Child. What's tea? I see dudes saying stuff like this. Like, come on, dog. Like, what is y'all doing? Even with the whole trying to dig up and figure out who's a rat, the only people who I would care about is a rat is somebody that I got to do business with. Or if I'm doing illegal business and you know this person is on the file and you got some information that I could use. But most of you people who trying to find out if somebody is a rat or not, or whoever the rat may be, and I'm not talking about nobody in particular. I'm saying that these are the conversations that a lot of dudes are invested in. And when you find out, let's just say you find out so-and-so and such is a rat. Now what? You wasn't going to do no business with him anyway. You wasn't going to get no money with him anyway. Them being a rat or not affects your life in no way whatsoever. Again, I understand the entertainment part of it, but a lot of people just want to discredit other people. You want to look for a way, if somebody shining, if somebody winning, if somebody looking like they doing more than what you want them to do, how can I discredit them? And that's really what it's about for most people. You just want to discredit. Like, I come through the streets. I've been in the penitentiary. I get it. I know how we all feel. Those of us who really been outside and really understand what rats and telling is and all of that, and it's real snitching, like those of us who understand that, yeah, we carry a great disdain for that. Most of the people that's having the conversations, they having the conversations because it's a way to have something negative to say about somebody else. It's not going to make a difference either way, because you're not going to have any type of interaction with them. And whatever you're saying with them or about them is not going to stop what they got going on, because chances are they're getting money with somebody who don't care about that street stuff. So I'm not telling nobody what to say or what to do or what not to say or what not to do. What I'm saying is be mindful. Be mindful about your energy and how much time and effort you're putting into something that benefits you not. Because we got a lot of youngins out here who need dudes, man. This is real talk. These youngins need what we used to have back in the day, the Big Brother programs, all of these things that society done removed. The programs don't exist, but the need is still there. These young dudes need us, man. These women need us. And I'm not talking about the women who run around to my, I don't need no nigga. I don't know, fucking niggas ain't shit. I ain't talking about them. I'm not talking about them. The women who need you are the ones you done made babies with. The women who need you are the ones you done made established family dynamic with. They need us, dog. They need us. Women, we need y'all too. We need y'all to play y'all role and play y'all position. We need y'all. We need y'all to be respectful. We need y'all to be receptive to good, responsible leadership. We need to trust each other. Like, this was really what's going on. Like, this real talk right now. You understand me? I understand social media. I understand entertainment. I'm going to continue to say that. I'm not hating on what nobody is doing for the most part. I'm just saying we getting too far in the left field as a people. The only thing that turned everybody on is something negative. The only thing people getting hype about is gossip. Only thing that's popping in the headlines is everybody's personal business. And I'm glad I just said that. Stop coming on the internet, airing out your own personal business to strangers. Us as black people, once upon a time, we don't like people in our business. That's one thing you better know about black people. You better mind your business when it comes to black people. Where did it switch? That now black people can't wait not to tell somebody else's business. They can't wait to tell their own business. Because you feel like you got to come on the internet and tell your side of the story. To who? Strangers. You gotta, granted, there's unique situations Sometimes things may take place in the public. It may need to be addressed the same way. I get it. Again, there are certain circumstances where alterations have to be made, and it is what it is. I'm saying for the most part, be mindful. Some of y'all business, we don't need to know. The internet don't need to know it because people really don't care. It's just something to talk about. And you're giving them the latitude to do it because you're volunteering your personal business. We didn't used to be like that as a people. You would have to dig through concrete with a plastic straw to get into black people business. Once upon a time. Not now. Not only is people in other people's business, they willingly are putting people in their business. So I'm just saying all that to say this. Again, I'm not trying to derail nobody's platform. I don't want to take away from what nobody got going on. You know, if that's your thing, it's your thing. But we hear too much conversation about how we can be better as a people. We hear too much conversation about what we need to do as a people. We hear too much conversation about this. If this happened or if that happened, then we would be here as a people. We hear those conversations too much, but we don't see enough action towards it really happening. We can't agree to disagree respectfully. I don't know why we can't seem to do that. We argue, kick, fuss, fight, disrespect, spit, scratch about politics. Democrats and the Republicans. Donald Trump is this, Donald Trump ain't this, Donald Trump ain't that, and he ain't this, and that. And over here you got the Democrats, and they want men and women's sports, and they want girls to be in the bathroom with men dressed like women. Like, you got enough on both sides where somebody can frown at what you're supporting. If you pick this side, no matter what allowance or liberty you get from that side, you're supporting something negative over there. You're supporting something that people gonna frown upon. Same thing if you support this side over here. No matter what liberty or advantage you get from that side, you're going to be supporting something that other people look at and say, man, I can't believe you going to support him and he does that. Oh, damn, you going to support them and they do that. You're going to get that on both sides. So why are people arguing and fussing and fighting and disrespecting each other? Well, I'm choosing the lesser of two evils. So if your evil is less to you, but your evil is more to somebody else and vice versa, then y'all can't be arguing about what's lesser. Y'all both supporting evil in some type of way. That's just the truth. If you say, I'm supporting the lesser of two evils, you still are supporting some type of evil. But I don't even care about that part. I care about the fact that why do we have to be so disrespectful to one another? We can't have, y'all, we can't have both conversations. We can't have the be better as a people conversation and I'm going to disrespect you to the highest degree if you don't agree with me conversation. We just can't. So it's never going to work. So a lot of people, and I'm not going to lie, I'm one of those people who have resorted to just, you know what? I'm on what I'm on, and I rock with me. I rock with who rock with me the way they rock with me. But I'm going to respect everybody. I don't go through life disrespecting nobody. I don't disrespect anyone. I don't care if it's a man on the street with no shoes and a shopping cart, or a man hopping out of Bentley with his 6-piece suit on and $1 million watch on his wrist. I don't disrespect people. So I don't comprehend disrespect at all, especially when I'm witnessing other people do it to each other over nothing. So all I'm saying is this is just a plea to us as a people, dog, and ladies. We're not going to be perfect. No. Everything not going to always be peaches and cream. No. We're not going to always agree. But the stuff that we be disagreeing on socially on these platforms, the things that people disagree on, sometimes you're just disagreeing on perspective. You're disagreeing on perspective a lot of times. Perspective is not fact. Opinion is not fact. Preference is not fact. The only thing that's a fact is a fact. And if we arguing about a fact, I can prove the fact to be true while proving what you believe to be fact to be false, then I'm to be the one that should be listened to because I provided facts. But most of these dialogues and interactions that are so disrespectful and distasteful and verbally violent be about perspective and preference, argued as fact, because they think the more disrespectful you are, the more right you are. No. I really mean it when I say I want to see us do better as a people. People have been boycotting Target, right? And I think in the first week or two, Target lost $15 billion and black people are ecstatic. Look what we did. We did that. Cool. Why can't we have that amongst ourselves to respect each other? Why can't we celebrate that? Why are we not celebrating being better as a people? Is Target gonna figure it out? Okay, they closed a couple stores. Now what? We proved the point in the financial market. I don't care what we boycott, who we vote for. Nothing is going to change for us as a people until we do better by, with, and for, and within us. I don't care how many boycotts we do successfully. I don't care how many companies we shut down. I don't care how many people lose money because of us marching. That means nothing for the greater good of us if we don't apply that same tenacity to us being the better people collectively. And that's all I'm going to say on that. You dig?